Hey guys, welcome back. Let's get a message. Okay. Inspiration. Somebody's inspired. Somebody is inspirational. Someone's feeling like it's a brand new day and the sky is blue. Connected to your higher self. This isn't an everyday thing. This is a very special connection. It's an energetic phenomenon. Or is it? Because I could sure explain it. Inspiration. Cosmic flow skis. And some of you are about to connect with your higher self. Or you connected to your higher self, and now together you guys are going to meet your future self. Cool as fuck. We got magical people. The magical people, the magical people, the magical people. Full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. I'm fearful that I look greasy and gross because I just worked out. And I am greasy and gross. But, I'm not ashamed. And I'm going to work on my presentation. Like, it's inevitable. It'll get prettier and more, yeah, it'll get full moon in Cancer. This is someone who works from home. Your comfort is at home. Let your fears dissolve. Oh, I was going to get one more of these. Something is illuminated. Something about Cancer season, or maybe you're a Cancer, or maybe your moon is Cancer. First quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. We're going to go ahead and assess your guys' situation. Full moon in Cancer. I'm trying to take a sidestep, but sit your ass down. Whoa. New moon in Taurus. I love new moons. They're so... It's just that silver lining that you can see. Know your worth. Yes, babies. You are so worthy. New moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. As long as we're on point. Yeah, we can trust ourselves, but you know, oof. Something is trusted. The cosmic flow you can trust. Cards are not speaking of this connection for no reason. this new day is not just like another day. It's like it's the card of a new day because it's like a big beginning. Let the dream unfold. Let your dreams take hold. Fucking cow spirit. The miracles are endless. Abundant, just adorned. You can provide support. You can provide miracles for, oh shit, you can help people discover their own miracles by them witnessing you discovering yours. Number 3, armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. So I had a video about money the other day, and I didn't mention, because it came out with boundaries, and I didn't mention, like, you know, now that you guys might be coming into a lot of wealth, or you just bought a new home, like you got a new baby, something to protect, like maybe the boundaries are who you used to be connected with that would just suck it dry because they would always be codependent. And maybe your well never ends and you could constantly give, but that would enable them to not be able to ever stand on their own feet. And so it's a very tricky situation where we have to set healthy boundaries. You can let them in a little bit, give a little bit, but the healthy boundary of, I gave you some this time, we're gonna have to wait till the 1st of next month to see, you know, if you are trying to help yourself and like where you're at, and then we'll see what we can do, you know, like. So I'm glad that came up again, because so many readers talk about how you get to a certain level and it's like, because you've been weeding one thing after the other out of your new beginning, that somehow the cosmos knows that until that final weed is separated, your harvest cannot be its fullest abundance. So you guys been recognizing that, and we're going to find new ways to integrate our healing abilities to the world. Instead of giving it to the people that kind of missed the train, we're going to give it to the people who are looking to actually utilize the healing modalities. Dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. Show do. You guys are very intelligent right now about your moves, who's connected and who is at a distance and who is cut the fuck all the way off. I've never used these cards, but oh, we got Cancer. We're just gonna see what happens, because I'm not an astrologist and I don't claim to know anything. Barely know how to read a birth chart. Barely. We have full moon, asteroid Lilith, and Eris. So we have 2 asteroids and a lunar phase here. I guess we'll read them. Full moon. Once a month, the orbit of the Earth is exactly in between both the sun and the moon, resulting in the full moon. exactly in between both the sun and the moon. I can't quite envision that fully, but that's cool to know. During this phase, energy is extremely emotional, passionate, and ready for release. This is a good time to let go of anything that is no longer serving you. The full moon can also shed light on inner truths, bringing clarity and personal discoveries. The full moon will be across the zodiac from the sun in this phase. The full moon will be across the zodiac from the sun in this phase. Across what zodiac, man? For example, if the sun is in Aries, the moon will be in Libra. Oh. People both in this phase are typically emotional, sensitive, and compassionate. If the sun is in Aries and it's a full moon, then the moon would be in Libra. That's cool, man. Asteroid Lilith. I know my Lilith is like 2 degrees in my first house, I think. My first house is in Sag. According to ancient Jewish mythology, Lilith was Adam's first wife before Eve. Lilith eventually chooses exile because she is unwilling to be subservient to her husband, represented as a sexually free female demon of the night. She is often disparaged in traditional text. Asteroid Lilith represents sexual liberation, standing up to power and feminine rage. Huh. Yeah. The last reading talked about the peacock and how something about disparage, but it's like not true, I think, something like that. Asteroid Eris. Named for the Greek goddess of chaos, this asteroid's energy is associated with disruption, loss, and catastrophic events. In order to fully understand Eris's chaotic lesson, take a peek at the planets she's connecting to and what house she sits in. Do not despair when she shows up in your chart. She may be drawing attention to injustices and imbalances in your life and helping you learn to stand up for yourself. No. Light is being shed on your, like, some of you might have just been divorced, like, because your husband went, like, like, the sexual, like, something was not, you were being controlled or something. It's like, eventually chooses exile because she's unwilling to be subservient to her husband. And then your chaos was too disruptive. And like, feminine energy is chaos. We have to, I don't know, it's like you know, they say the feminine energy is the chaos and the masculine is the order. And that's probably true. I'm not familiar with so many things, but I'm just going to say, because of some things I have discovered that have been like taught one way and are actually completely opposite, makes me question until I fully know that these cards are speaking some sort of actual truth. Or has the masculine always been the chaos and just blaming it on the female who's keeping everything in order, actually, like the motherfucking octopus, magical, doing everything? No, it's like we both have our own abilities, and then like we can both come in and out of feminine and masculine energies, but it's like the world is just like associated so many things in so many ways that seem a little off. Sane. It's almost a new moon in Aquarius. I don't know what that means, but I feel like it's a big deal. Everything seems to be quite the big deal. Since, yeah. So, connecting to our higher self, we are inspired by all the miracles and trusting the worth of, oh, just like the octave theory is coming up. Thank you guys for being here. I just love it so much. This is for me too, you know, I'm learning. We're learning. Beginner's mindset. Number 8, crown games, right use of power. Oh. Good for you guys. Oh, I was gonna say good girl. Good girl, good boy. Good girl, good boy. You're doing things in the upright, and it's like, yo, if nobody's told you lately, you're just, you don't need recognition or acknowledgement, but guess what? You do. It needs to be grounded in reality. So speaking, acknowledging, you're utilizing your infinite power. Right use of power. What does that look like? I can't wait to maybe see someday what you guys are doing. Number 8, crown games. It's fucking amazing. Whew. Leadership, responsibility, accountability, right use of power. There's a game of power played by all people, whether they're conscious of it or not. It concerns who has it and who doesn't, how to get more of it and not to lose that which you have, how to wield it wisely and not get drunk with it and cause harm. These are the matters you need to wonder now that you find yourself in the crown game too. You want to be on top, the best, the most effective, the most beloved. You may discover that your deep desire to help others is disguising the underpinnings of the complex game. Power and all it entails can be both dangerous and productive, destructive and redemptive. Which will it be for you? Can you forgive without condoning and keep your dignity when challenged? Will you be accountable, amenable to change or making amends? Can you let go of your need to rescue others? Lead with humility while letting others discover their way home? Now you're learning that empowerment comes with a price and a sacrifice for sovereignty. This is a time to pick your battles, use strategy, and temper your reactions. You have the power to make a beautiful difference on behalf of others. Can you see power as a currency that you must spend judicially? True power is stewarded wisely, for it is given from the divine, not from the ego. In all your relations, the greatest beauty is when power is shared. If you are in a higher position, it's even more important to be kind and respectful. Ask for guidance. It will come when you choose compassion over your own goals and desires. When you stop caring about who wears the crown, true success and influence appear for you. Oh. Right on. Anything else? Right use of power. Ah! Fuck yeah. Camera. Reminiscing. Keepsake. Perception. Learn from the past. Make memories. This has been coming out. Learning from the past. The snake. Competition. Enemy. Clever. Malicious. Look over your shoulder. And the other woman. Why is the snake here? Learn from your past. Know your competition. Be clever. Be clever. Let's take clever from this card and learn from your past from this card. You've become clever because you've learned from your past, like you had to. Soulmates. Soul connection. Partnership. Agreement. Soul contract. Karmic relationship. Fleeting. Triggers. Turmoil. Resentment. Lessons. Letting go. And loving you. You can let go and still love them. The chaser. Chaser and codependent relationship. Fear of abandonment issue. You guys. What's going on here? This is unnecessary. Unnecessary intrusion here. I'll get one more. The snake. The karmic relationship. Camera, soulmates, and the chaser. One more. Or two. Keys on a ring has been coming out like a one-night stand. String along, many options, decision, unconventional. We're going to take unconventional from this one. We're going to take letting go and loving you from this one. Clever from this one. Now the chaser here is chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. We're working through this fear of abandonment. It's okay to be alone. It's vital to experience the ability to be able to know you can pick yourself up. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. You guys are good. I have a wild story. We're gonna start talking about it. The fear of abandonment was so potent this one day about a year ago, a couple years ago. The person I was with and I were going to go to the store, and they had to go back in the house to grab their keys or something, and I thought that they were gonna like lock me out of the house. like it was a trick, like they're teasing me, like they got me out and then they're like, oh, I gotta go grab something, but really they were just gonna go back and lock the door and, you know. And so I climbed through the window. I don't know what the fuck, bro. But more or less, it's like they grabbed the keys and they're like, what are you doing? And I was like, I don't know. No, it was, yo. I think it was like a mediumshipness ship thing. Like, I think I don't know what happened there. It was like, I needed to, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I feel a little bit of my soul, like a soul filter for certain energies to experience, like past life energy, like where maybe some soul that was connected, or my soul, like in the past, was abandoned, and like I had to, like, that reenacting had to like somehow manifest for some soul to recognize that you're not being abandoned. Like, it was like on a bigger level. It wasn't just from like disconnecting from a person. It was like feeling like you weren't able to go through the gates of heaven. It was like yeah. So abandonment, like, you know, I feel all the way connected. I'm just trying to say, like, even those of us that are so in tune and have the protection just oozing everywhere, we still might have to go through certain things that you won't understand, but later you will. If you guys experience such phenomenons. Yo, that was whoo. That whole day felt like an eternity because we had like a mission to accomplish, and like a time, like a time limit. Anyways, let's just not fear being abandoned. And there's my neighbor. I'm just gonna like that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna cry. You're not being abandoned. There's a gateway is not closed off to you. I can't look up because my girlfriend is right there and I'm like so overwhelmed right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. There she goes. She's an empress. My next door neighbor's an empress. Guys, the gateway, come on. You're freaking, you're good. You're golden unicorn. Excuse me. You're like creamy ivory. Just, I don't even think we need to read it, but we will. This is amazing. I love you guys. Gateway, Enchanted Valley. There are places on the planet where the veil between the physical realms and the mystical dimensions is especially thin. These places are called portals, vortexes, or spirit gateways. In mythology, they are revered as places where things beyond ordinary reality can occur. Mystics, visionaries, and shamans can traverse this realm and the next through these phases. In Celtic traditions, the wee folk, fairies and elves, easily move through these portals and have access to these magical places. The Enchanted Valley is the place where these portals often appear. The sacred landscape wants you to know magic is afoot. Wondrous events are unfolding. Profound revelations and inner illuminations are close at hand. It is now much easier to manifest your dreams. And this is an excellent time to take action on your visions for your future. A small amount of action now will generate much bigger results. Gateways to spirit are opening, and there are places where the veil is especially thin. Fairies and elves are supporting you. Wonders are blossoming in your life. Watch for them. Open your heart to hallowed, holy, magical energy. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude. I'm so happy for you guys. Eek! All right, that's what I have for you. Keep doing your thing. Until next time.